All right, I know what you're thinking. Another shop organizational video. I know, but look around. I need some organization. Here's my idea. I have about a whole sheet of this pegboard that I got from a big box store remodel. They were getting rid of this. And of course, I have pallet wood. So my idea is I'm going to make a pegboard box. Of course, I could screw to the wall. Pegboard box, and use it to put all of the supplies I buy, so displayed as kind of like stock, so I know what I have and I know where it is and where I can find it. But here's my idea. I'm not gonna buy the pegboard pin things. I think I'm going to buy the dowel that fits in here and make my own display things. Here's another thing I want to do. I think I'm gonna try to cut a rabbit that this pegboard will sit down into this wood flush. You know, get a little practice on the stuff that hangs on the wall that no one's ever going to really care about. So that when I'm building stuff for customers and everything, it looks a little, you know, more rehearsed, like I know what I'm doing. And then put it on the wall, see what happens. Stay tuned. In the nature of our channel, I'm not going to want you to watch me cut boards down to 2 inches. I'm assuming you all know how to do that. So let's go ahead and zoom past that. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 5/8 of an inch wide. So halfway into the board this way, if the whole thing here is 5/8, half of it is 5/16. So we're going to run our table saw to 5/16. So 4, 5. 5/16 right there. And we're going to run a line down the board. And it's going to go, let me see if I can get in the camera here. It's going to go into the board the thickness of the pegboard. Let's give it a go. Fire and hold. All right, so you see the beginning of our rabbit right there. This is going to be the outside. So we want to take, this is going to be the outside face. We want to take this part out. So we're going to go ahead and adjust our saw blade to be that deep, and then we're just going to kind of measure it. We're going to eyeball up to that line on the table saw. If I run the saw blade all the way up to here, I have a potential to run the blade into this part of the wood, which isn't really the end of the world, but let's try to be as precise as possible. So I'm going to run the highest sawtooth into this gap so that I'm cutting nothing except for all the wood underneath it. Let's see how we do. See that little bite right there? We're gonna have to run them all through and fix that. That's a little, I don't like that. All right, friends, here's a quick tip. You see the rabbit here and the rabbit here. I have the whole frame laid out. Now, this is going to wind up not lining up, so I'm going to have this void. And then, of course, if I did on the inside, the void comes out this way. It doesn't matter. So on this rabbit here, I'm going to cut the 45 degrees so we can make it look all correct. Get us a little practice on our picture framing, too. Hey, look, I made a box. Again. And then I made a square that fits in a box. How about that? Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. All right, guys, this is what we got. I got these corner cutoffs. I'm going to put them in each corner, just kind of glue and tack them in, and that's where I'm going to drive the screws through into the wall. And then because this kind of pegboard is only like 3/16 of an inch thick, I'm going to find a void here where there's no holes and cut one of these scrap pieces off to give it a little reinforcement from underneath. Just glue and nail it in both sides. That's it. Let's get to work. All right, while you were gone, I screwed it to the wall. No French cleats, because once again, I have screws. So it's up there, ready for a hurricane of sorts. It is stuck to the wall. Time to start putting our stock up there. I bought some dowels that are meant to fit in here. Let's see how that works. All right, not exactly rocket surgery. Cut a dowel, stick it in the hole, I'm gonna hang a thing. Just like that. But we will build some cool shelves and holders using our little dowel technology. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so I'm working on our super cool pegboard organizer here, and these dowels, they fit in the hole perfect, but they kind of have a bit of a wobble to them, like if they get kind of tugged out of place. So of course that's why the metal pegboard hooks kind of go up in the back and hold against the board. So in order to remedy this, I'm just going to go put a spot of crazy glue on this dowel to hold it in place. I did it with this one, and you can see it's in there pretty good. It doesn't want to move as easy as that one. So I just wanted to go ahead and let you know, in case you guys try to do this for yourselves, you're probably going to need a little spot of glue just to hold them in place, or you got to go by the hooks. All right, we're working on the pegboard organizer, and you know, just building a box and putting the pegboard in there, that's good news. All recycled material, had the pegboard, got it up there. No French cleats, thank God. And I showed you before that I had to kind of put the dowels in there and kind of glue them in place. I did all that. That's working perfect. No problem. And I have a little space on the bottom of the pegboard where I kind of want to make a taped caddy. We're going to use all this scrap plywood. And the trick here is we're going to try to build a box with kind of a top and a bottom shelf. All the tape go on the top. Maybe I'll make some sections on the bottom so we can just as like little cubbies. But I want to make the box have built-in dowels that go right into the pegboard, and it'll hold itself in place nice and straight. To the build! on, that's pretty cool. That's pretty alright, look. That's pretty cool. That's pretty alright. Hey guys, thanks for watching to the end. Here's our super simple pegboard organizational contraption. Pegboard organizer. Organizational display. I don't know, you call it what you want. Remember we cut some rabbit holes using the table saw, so that was pretty cool. And cut some picture frame corners so we could recess the pegboard in there. Remember the pegboard we got from a big box remodel. And then we used all these dowels instead of buying all the pegboard hooks and stuff because I'm too cheap to do that. But we did have to crazy glue them in place so they had a little rigidity to them. And then the cool part here is we built this little tape caddy which fits into the pegboard, like no problem. All out of some scrap wood we had, and got all my tapes out. Got you know, some of these kind of weird loose like double-sided tape and electrical tape. A little place for some paint stands. And overall, this, believe it or not, has taken a bunch of stuff off the wall in the garage and some of the stuff out of the drawers. So eventually you get that cabinetry over here. But again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it inspired you to build something. Again, it doesn't have to be out of garbage. You can just build cool stuff with regular wood, I guess. Leave a comment down below if you got some suggestion on how I can even do some more shop organization or any project you want to see me tackle. We could give it a try. I'm all down for trying. I'm trying to learn all this woodworking stuff as best I can. Thanks again for watching, and let's get this YouTube channel rolling. Out.